So I was scrolling through upcoming movies and holy power sword, Batman! Masters of the Universe is officially on the way. And yeah, I'm that weird little prick that had all the toys, watched all the cartoons religiously, and owned the Dolph Lundgren movie on VHS. So grab your sword and grab your pink shirt. Let's dive into what we know so far. Welcome back to Blood Popcorn. I am Rob. This is where we talk about movies, we talk about shit, and occasionally get nostalgic over men in furry underwear. So let's break down everything we know about Masters of the Universe 2026. And this is coming out on June the 5th, 2026, so here's the official plot. This is what they've given us. A young man on Earth discovers a fabulous secret legacy as the prince of an alien planet and must recover a magic sword to protect his kingdom. Alright, so once again, He-Man is going to start on Earth. Did we not learn from the 80s movie? It's Masters of the Universe, not Masters of Downtown Los Angeles. But hey, there's hope. With all the announced characters from the original cartoon, maybe we do end up with most of the movie on Eternia. Fingers crossed it's not Kevin Smith's version of Eternia, because that's not the power of grayscale that us 80s fans wanted. So let's go through all the characters and who will be playing them, and if we give it a yay or a nay. And it's exciting to see some of these characters. Just not sure about who's playing some of them. So Prince Adam, He-Man himself, will be played by Nicholas Galitzine. Never seen this guy in anything, but he's got the look. The hair, yeah, still shit, but that's He-Man for you, I suppose. The classic 80s bowl cut of power. At least they're sticking with the Prince Adam's pink shirt era, I respect for that. But from the early set photos here, he actually looks solid in the role, and no complaints yet, really. That kind of looks solid. Nothing of him as He-Man, just as Prince Adam there and showing him in the real world on Earth. But he doesn't look like he doesn't fit the part there, so I'm happy with that. Skeletor is going to be played by Jared Leto. Now, Jared Leto is hit and miss for me, and when he's on, he's a beast. But when he's off, he's a full-time cult leader. And please tell me that photo right there floating around isn't real. If Skeletor shows up looking like a hipster yoga instructor, I'm fucking walking out. The 80s Skeletor looked absolutely great. Shoot me, I said it, but he did look great. I didn't mind it. But I've got faith. Jared can make him dark, he can make him dramatic, maybe even a little terrifying, really. But he needs to keep the beard off and get rid of the hair and look like the 80s version of Skeletor. And I'll be happy. I'm curious to see what Jared does with this character. I got no issue at all, but like I said, he is hit and miss, man, so we love him and we hate him. We'll see what happens. Teela is played by Camila Mendes. Don't know much about her, to be honest, but from the photo, she looks like a badass, man. If she can swing a sword and talk shit, I'm in, man. So I'm happy with the look of Teela. Hopefully we're not going the Kevin Smith Teela route. Hopefully we're going the 80s cartoon Teela route. But it definitely looks like from those photos there that Teela's already in Eternia. That's a good thing. King Randor and Queen Morena, that's played by James Purefoy as the king and Charlotte O'Reilly as the queen. No complaints here, both look the part. Well, we don't see them dressed up as the part, but let's just hope they get more than 3 lines each and we see more of the king and the queen in this to explain why Prince Adam is on Earth and the king and queen are meant to be his mum and dad, so what's up with that? We'll find out about that. We'll figure that out a bit more when we get more info. But they're a good cast role. They're fine. Evil-Lyn is going to be played by Alison Brie. She's a great actress. Wicked smile. Absolute total win there. Evil-Lyn needs to be sexy, sinister, and scheming. Basically everything Brie's already good at. So I've approved this. I really hope they go with Evil-Lyn as being a real evil bitch. This is going to be good. So with a lot of these characters aren't going to be on Earth, this is going to be a lot in Eternia. It has to be. Especially with some of these banger freaking cast members. Thumbs up for Evil-Lyn. And the Sorceress is going to be played by Morena Baccarin. You know her from Deadpool. She is an absolute stunner. An absolute perfect choice as well, because the Sorceress needs to radiate light and beauty and mystery, and Morena's got that locked down. She's just got that look. They can make a glow be on her, and she will be a beautiful sorceress. I have no problem with that cast at all. Good choice. Good choice, Masters of the Universe. Now, Ram Man's getting played by Jon Zhang. Alright, I didn't expect that casting, an Asian as a Ram Man, but whatever. As long as he's short, stubby, and smashes through walls, we're good, man. Just don't make him 6'5" or it's game over, because Ram Man is a short little dude. He's got to be stocky. So, Ram Man's an Asian now, whatever. Don't care. Just don't make him a tall Ram Man, or that is just gonna be stupid. Alright, next one's a weird one. Roboto's played by Kristen Wiig, but her voice, just her voice. So I'm a bit confused. I'm a bit curious because I actually love Kristen Wiig but she's playing Roboto's voice. So is it going to be full CGI? Is it going to be a dude in a suit? Is it going to be a walking toaster? I don't fucking know. Still, I'm glad he's in it, but I bet he's only in there for a quick cameo before exploding. My prediction. Don't know why someone that famous, as good as her, she could have been in the cast of this movie, of doing something else, I guess. But I don't know, she's a funny chick, but Roboto, she's just gonna have her voice sound like a robot. I don't know. Waste of money there on the set. Could have got anyone to do a fucking robot voice. But I'm glad Roboto's in it. Now, Mossman's getting played by Stephen Adentan. Yes, this is one of my favourite toys as a kid, and I can still smell that weird green plastic. Now, don't mess this one up, because you need to make him awesome. Make him mossy. Give him at least one badass death scene. Mossman was always one of my favourite figures, toys. In the cartoon, I'll be honest, I watched the cartoon religiously and I can't even remember Mossman episodes, to be honest, that much. But the toy, I loved the toy. It was nice and furry, so I'm just glad Mossman is in this movie. If they make him like this fucking toy and it's fucking mossy and fluffy and you can see it as he goes past, I'm in. I'm all in. Very excited about Mossman. Then we got Goatman, Trapjaw, which I'm happy about, and Triclops. So hell yes to these three. They're all must-have villains. If they lean into that freak show energy and they give them screen time, it could look absolutely wild. Especially if these three are just sent out. But I don't care if they die. But they're sent out by friggin' Skeletor to fight He-Man and he freaking kills them all. Whatever, who cares? Doesn't matter. We got three bangers there. Alright, so who's missing? I was looking at it all going, okay, who's missing? Besides Battle Cat, but I'm pretty sure Battle Cat's just going to be CGI'd. But here's who's missing, who I feel needs to be in the movie. Orko. We need that floating little wizard idiot. He's actually the heart of the team. My theory, here's how Adam gets back to Eternia from Earth. Just like that other little prick in the 80s Masters of the Universe movie. What the hell was his name? Gwildor. I think it was Gwildor. I think it was. Just like Gwildor accidentally took them to Earth, I think Orko will bring Prince Adam back to Eternia. That's how I think Orko is going to come into this story. Please. Now Fisto, don't laugh, but Fisto, that's a big steel fist that could deliver the most brutal kills ever. By the power of his knuckle sandwich, we want Fisto, because everyone loves a good but put him in the movie. And you can't forget the one freaking character that needs to be in this movie. Beastman. He's the OG henchman. He better show up. He better be done right. He could be terrifying with today's technology. And yeah, I'll say it again. I liked the 80s Beastman. Bite me. I thought he was pretty cool. But the cartoon Beastman was the greatest. You can't have Masters of the Universe without Skeletor and Beastman. That's my opinion. So that's what we know about Masters of the Universe 2026 so far. Apparently it has finished and wrapped up filming. Apparently there was a screening, but not for public. I guess it was only for producers and all that before they do more work on it. But it's got a good reception so far. But how do you believe any of that shit? It's probably just people blowing smoke up each other's assholes. But it's shaping up to be an absolute massive nostalgia trip. But will it honour the original cartoon? Or will it go full Kevin Smith? Or maybe it will land somewhere between Dolph Lundgren's cheesy movie, which we love, or in between today's modern badass movies. Maybe. Either way, I am absolutely hyped about this movie. Hell, maybe, and this is my prediction. You know what? I'm not even going to call it a prediction. I'm going to call it a spoiler and say I was the first to bloody say it. Maybe we even get She-Ra in a post-credit scene. That has to happen. That has to happen. She-Ra in a post-credit scene. Then they can do a part 2 with She-Ra in it, or they can do a She-Ra friggin' movie by itself. I'm calling that. I'm calling that. You heard it first here on Blood Popcorn. I'll be covering every little bit of Masters of the Universe info that drops until this movie comes out. Any little bit that comes out, I'm just going to freaking talk about it. I can't wait. I'm excited about it. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and join me on a journey which could be a masterpiece or a master mess. Either way, I'll be swinging my power sword around, talking shit. Thumbs up, like, and say hi to your mum for me. Until next time, see you.